DJ Akademiks has been on top of hip hop media for years now. Since 2016, I've been watching him build himself up more and more each year. But here recently, Akademiks streams have been filled with a lot of bias and a lot of making points followed by backtracking a few days later on the same points. He made just about every excuse he can make for Drake since the start of the Drake and Kendrick beef, and it's leading a lot of fans to ask, is Drake using Akademiks? In this video, we'll discuss how Drake is using Akademiks and how Akademiks has truly been compromised over the past few summers. Before we get into it, just wanted to put out there as a disclaimer, this is by no means taking jabs at Akademiks. I watch a lot of his streams, and while he is yapping a lot of the time, he makes some good content, and it's easy to see why he's at where he's at today. But being the biggest doesn't exclude you from criticism. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe. I upload new videos on hip-hop every week and love talking to you guys about these topics in the comments, so be sure to leave your opinion in the comments. Akademiks has always been a big fan of Drake, but since the start of this beef, it feels like Ak has been riding Drake more than ever, all Diddy. And don't get me wrong, nothing wrong with having discussions and defending your favorite artist, but at some point, come on bro, you gotta chill. Akademiks twists any point he can to fit putting Drake ahead of Kendrick these past few months, and take a look at this clip from his recent stream.
At this point, kind of like corny. What do y'all think?
No, it's definitely
It's
dope because
one mic.
It's dope because the nigga Drake asked for it. He said, you better have some triple, quadruple, double, quadruple entendres and all that other shit. That's what he said, right?
Hey, I'm going to call cap on what you're saying with that. No, I hear what you're saying, but for everybody who says, well, Drake said drop, cool. The battle over. Like, nigga, the battle is over.
Wait,
hold on, Kyrie. Hold on. You can't do that because in the same breath, I gotta call you on your hypocrisy. In the same breath, you will tweet about a game 2 that probably won't take place, and you want it to happen.
Hold on.
So you can't say that.
I've said repeatedly, game 2 got nothing to do with a run back in the battle. I'm telling y'all this. Now, did people take that to mean it? Yes, but if you think that Drake,
you said it like it meant it. Don't do that.
No, game 2.
We gotta call you on that because we were all
two.
collectively like, okay, game 2 means let's get to these tracks again. Let's get back to this battle.
No.
And
Hold on.
I watched you the other day and you were backtracking like crazy.
No.
Bro.
Game 2 is definitely music. It's just not rap battle. It's like, hey, listen, cool. We're just gonna.
Who's selling those?
Yo, who's the culture gonna be fucking with? You get what I'm saying? It's like, all right, outside of this battle, this is the biggest moment. Like, Drake has realized the same thing that Youngboy realized with Dirk.
Akademiks was discussing a recent Instagram story that Drake put up to his Finsta, the 100 gigs Instagram page, whatever, his Finsta, whatever you want to call it, where he referred to winning game 2. Now, clearly, you and I both know that Drake is referring to game 2. He means round 2 of the rap battle. Anybody can tell without even having too much context of this beef, but Akademiks immediately tries to shut it down and say that Drake didn't mean what literally everyone took the post as. And this backtracking conveniently comes right after Kendrick mentioned no round 2s in his Super Bowl announcement, when prior, Akademiks had mentioned how he was hoping for this rap battle to continue. So if Ak is backtracking from what everybody took Drake's message as someone who has direct contact with Drake, the only way that Akademiks would take this as something else is if Drake's team is directly in contact with Ak and is telling him what to post, essentially. Which leads me to my next point, but before that, listen to Akademiks' explanation for the Drake post.
So, game 2 got nothing to do with let's rap battle again. It's like, all right, cool. What Drake is great at, and there's nobody else better, is let's get to these hit songs. So, he's trying to drop his music. You do whatever you want to do over there, but we're not miracle, lyrical, spiritual battling no more. Because why? When you say I'm a pedophile and I'm not, the whole culture loves it. When I say some shit, it's not a fair playing field. So fuck it. I'm not gonna keep engaging you in a battle, especially when you also call me a pedophile. I'm just gonna drop my hits. You drop whatever music you drop, and let's see who rises to the top. Right?
My nigga, you got all of that from a quick
And if I'm
flip
gonna be
from a
fair and
basketball
honest,
play, nigga.
Right.
Holy
And
shit!
two things.
So Ak is saying that Drake didn't mean that he's wanting a round 2 of the rap battle, but instead was alluding to dropping more music and sort of telling Kendrick, let's see whose music sticks. But come on, bro. You got that from a 10-second video that just talks about winning game 2? The only way I could see Ak getting this point is from Drake directly, which leads to why I think Akademiks is being used. Drake is strategically using Ak as a puppet to twist his narrative. Drake knows Ak's influence is in terms of media outlets grabbing from Akademiks' streams and spreading what Ak shares to their outlets. Drake knows that this could benefit him, and he's strategically feeding Ak what he wants Ak to say and to twist the narrative in Drake's favor. Now, this comes shortly after Kendrick's Super Bowl announcement, and as soon as Kendrick made the announcement, a lot of fans were fueling up again to clown on Drake, and I think Drake saw the fire spreading and went into panic mode, telling Akademiks that he needs to quote-unquote clarify what he meant and talk about Drake turning down the Super Bowl in the past, which we don't know to be true yet, just speculation of what people are saying. Trying to twist the narrative away from the Game 2 post, there's no other way Akademiks is this delusional about a 10-second clip to try to nail this point so hard, no diddy, without Drake being a direct influence in my opinion. Drake's trying to get some positive press back on his side and trying to get away from this moment, which Akademiks has said himself. He's trying to separate himself from the beef and move past that, and Akademiks helping him with that. Ak actually said this about Drake trying to get away from the beef, and I couldn't find the clip about it, but you're just going to have to trust me, bro. Lastly, the biggest reason I think Akademiks is being used by Drake is from what we've seen in the content that's posted, Drake only talks to Akademiks when it benefits him, but when Ak needs something, he gets no response. The biggest example being Ak needing tickets to Drake's show, and when Akademiks sent him multiple messages, no response. Literally, Ak sent multiple DMs back to back to back to back to back and got nothing from Drake, just left on scene like a hoe. He's only sees Akademiks as a mean to push his narrative. And while some may say being the first to get information from Drake benefits Akademiks' career, Akademiks being such a big fan, he's naturally going to have a bias. And I think if it's even past to where Ak is purposely trying to spin the narrative for his favorite artist's benefits, here's what Akademiks had to say about that.
We speaking from niggas that rock with you and want and got your best interest. You feel me? So that's how we speaking from it. Like, we understand that you don't care or not even looking for nothing because it's just genuine to you. You know what I mean? Like, so you ain't even thinking about that, but we feeling that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we feeling that effect of, like, yeah, bro should be showing Ak a little more love. But it ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
Do y'all feel like it should be like an interview? Because I want to know what's like the objectives of what y'all
I'm
think he
just
should
saying,
do.
like, maybe it don't gotta be an interview. Just like, bro, niggas shouldn't be hitting you up and you not like even replying. Like, that's crazy to me. When he hit you up about some other shit that he's going to promote or say something about, or what's the name, when you got a song coming out, you best friends with him. But when it's like you in the city with him and he asking you like, yo, what's up, bro? Can I get some tickets? And it's like you act like you don't see it. Now niggas is blind. You know, like, now niggas can't see. Now niggas, now, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I'm
Bro,
looking at it.
Obbs was just busy that day, bro. You know what
Nah,
I mean?
he was just busy. Yo, bro, Ak DM'd him for almost, talked about it for a week to 2 weeks. Ak probably talked about shit for a month. Nigga, Ak probably talked about that shit for a month on stream. He DM'd him twice and talked about it for a fucking month on stream. Nigga, Drake seen that shit.
Nah,
Drake sees everything else that Ak says.
Nah,
But
he
all of a
wasn't
sudden, you don't
tapped
see
in
that.
that month. He wasn't tapped in that month, bro.
He wasn't tapped. Ak, somebody around him was. Somebody told Ak he knew you wanted tickets, bro. Like, we gotta stop that. Yo, he didn't know that. Like, he knew you wanted tickets.
Yo,
Ak.
AJ, you know sometimes Meek ain't see you, nigga.
Yo,
Like,
Ak. Every time Meek in the city and I want to pull up, it's no questions asked. Easy.
That nigga
You're
act too humble, bro.
Call him right now, man. Call Meek right now.
Too humble.
For what?
AJ, I know you've tried to get tickets to, like, you know what I mean? Yo, he about to do the Meek and Friends at Wells Fargo. And, bro, his phone probably blowing up. He got 15,000 people hitting him up.
Yeah, asking him for tickets when you his number one fan and he's acting like you don't see it. Like,
That's corny to me. But when he needs you, he's sounding you on his songs. Like, he wants nigga. The reason why he said your name and sending you shit, he wants you to push the narrative, like how you did for the Meek shit. Let's call it what it is.
I never pushed that's false. I never pushed no narrative.
You did push the narrative,
Bro, I never talked to Drake during that time.
Yo, when Kendrick, you put. It no matter if you talk to you push the narrative. Like, you his fucking biggest fan.
But now you're questioning his bias. I mean, I think it's hella platforms out here, media outlets that are biased. So Ack has disclosed that's his favorite artist.
Okay, but that's what I'm trying to say. If I'm being biased to you, nigga, why are you not showing me like like I'm being mad biased?
I think it's your value still on it. We've been listening to you for an hour. Say it. I think you're saying the way you view he should get a value out of it is different from the way he views it. Like, he don't want to hang out. He said it already. I don't care about the David, but nobody cares about that. People outgrow that shit. He gets revenue.
Bro. If Ack met Drake, bro, that'd be probably one of the happiest days of his life, man.
Not true.
Of course it would be.
Ack, I think it would.
No. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna tell you why it's not true. I've talked to Drake a lot. When I'm talking to the man Drake, it's someone who I don't know. When I talk to him about his music, that's somebody I do know. So me hanging around him, unless we're just having a music conversation, but bro, he's just trying to just like, if in those situations, you're hanging around the man. You're not hanging around the musician. That's what I'm saying. My best conversations with him is when we talking about music. Bro, we don't talk about bitches. We don't talk about nothing else. We don't talk about hanging out. We don't talk about going to Turks. We don't talk about... Nigga, I like talking to him about music because that's the familiar person. Because I'm a fan.
Nah, I get that. I really
I don't know how... Listen, players. I don't know how Drake is as a person under pressure. How he is when women are around. You know, some niggas, they get goofy when women are around or they start clowning on you. I don't know. Like... I don't know if I would even want to hang out with Drake as a friend. All I know is
I get that.
I would want to like put like this. Now, if you say, oh, you meet Drake and you're in the studio with him while he's recording his next project, oh yeah, I'd be excited. Yeah, I would.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, because
he'd be like, yo, come to the studio, Act. No. I'm about to drop some flat.
But that's why I asked what classifies the level of the
yo, Act, you would be in there. Yo, Act, nigga.
No.
Yo, Act, you'll be in there, nigga, making viral memes.
And all we're seeing is a lot of deflection, in my opinion, but who knows? Maybe I'm just yapping. Maybe Akademiks has benefited from their relationship, but in my eyes, Ak is being used and is completely blind to it. I think that he's going to continue denying this and he's going to continue pushing the narrative for Drake. And Ak, if for some reason you're watching this video, I just ask, watch this on stream, bro. No, I'm kidding. That's a joke. But honestly, I think you can be a little less biased or, be a little bit more openly critical of Drake. I think, all fairness, that being your favorite artist, you go a little too hard for him, bro. Like, sort of balance it out a little bit, but that's neither here or there. What do you guys think? Is Drake using Akademiks, or is this dynamic they have mutually beneficial? Leave a comment below. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss a video, and if you're still here, you're a real one. I appreciate the support, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.